we're going to be making bacon from scratch. So the recipe I'm using calls for 5 pounds. I'm going to adjust it, but this is just pork belly. It has not been cured, so looks like bacon, but it's not bacon yet. So to make a dry cure for this, you're going to use 1 pound of kosher salt, and then you're going to use 8 ounces of regular table sugar, and then you're going to use 8 teaspoons or 56 grams of pink salt. So I'm using pink curing salt number 1, and what that should say is salt and 6.25% sodium nitrite. So what you do is you mix these together, and for 5 pounds of meat you take about a 1/4 cup or enough to dredge the meat in. You seal it up in a Ziploc bag for 7 days, and you agitate it every day or every other day. And after about 7 days, your bacon should be firm. If it's still limp, let it go for another day or two, and then check it. We'll see how this recipe turns out. So what I did is I poured my salt mix in there, and I forgot to say that pink salt has nitrite in it. If you eat it for straight salt, it would be poison. So it's only for curing, and there's just a little bit in there. But what I did is I poured them together, a little air left in the bag, and I just mixed them all around so it was evenly distributed. I put some in here with my bacon, or what's going to be bacon. I grabbed it, flopped it all around, squished it all around, rubbed it into it, massaged it, try to get it all in contact. And then I'm going to take this bag, and there is skin on this. I'm going to take this bag and I'm going to take a straw and I'm going to try to suck all the air out of it. And we'll see how this turns out. Alright, here's after 8 days. You can see this is kind of firmed up somewhat now. And then I made some pepper bacon too, and you can see it's kind of firmed up. So now we're going to go smoke it to an internal of temperature of 150 degrees. So now in the Smoke Hollow Smoketronics digital smoker, I'm doing a hot fast smoke. I've got it set for 200. It'll fluctuate a little bit. My meat's up to from 42 to 86 degrees here in about 32 minutes. So I just set it for 4 hours. It's not going to take that long, but got my meat probe set for 150 degrees, and when it's done, see what it looks like. So fresh off the smoker, the recipe said skin it, but I think I'm going to leave the skin on. But this is the piece with no pepper or anything on it. This is a piece with pepper. This is a piece of the skin I cut off. That tastes pretty good. I did cut some of the skin off. Started to cut it off this one, decided not to. You can see the way that turned out. This piece here, cut a little bit of the skin off. We're going to see how that turns out. It does taste different than store-bought bacon. So this is some of the pepper bacon. The thing I noticed, and this is a piece of this here, it was only cooked to 150 degrees internal temperature, and it's done, it's cooked, but it's a lot more of a creamy, smoky flavor than the stuff you get in the store. So I'm going to fry some of it up now. So all in all, it's a success. Not quite as salty as store-bought bacon, a little bit sweeter, richer, and creamier. So I got a few pork skins that I'll use to season a soup or something like that, but all in all, it tastes good.